Welcome Spectrum. I'm Bill Staub. I'm the President and Chief Operating Officer here. Spectrum is primarily a government services contractor. We've been in business since March of 1999, so a little over 18 years now. Our specialty through the years has been cybersecurity, information assurance, primarily for the intelligence systems. We do a host of services primarily for the Air Force, but do some work for other agencies. The Navy, have some small contracts with them. Have done in the past, other federal agencies, but we're primarily a government services contractor. Actually, in the context of one of our early consulting engagements with GENEDGE, in talking about our GoBox product and the markets that we perceived we would be going after, one of the consultants asked the question, have you guys thought about the education space and specifically the challenge they have with Chromebooks? With their guidance, we shifted gears, learned about the challenges that the IT staffs were having with provisioning, in other words, configuring and enrolling their Chromebooks into the education system. So we shifted gears, developed a very quick prototype, introduced it to a pilot, a school that was willing to do a pilot project with us, learned a lot, had some early success, and decided to develop what we now call GoBox for Chrome, which is the small appliance that you see over my shoulder here. So that really sort of got us started in our go-to-market strategy, primarily the K-12 education space. So to date, we've got probably 16 of these devices out in different school systems, and the reaction's been terrific so far. Conservatively, we see this as a $5 to $6 million a year business going forward. It's a bit of a land grab right now. There are some competitive devices out there, and some of the OEMs and people who sell Chromebooks also provide what is known as a white glove service, where they manually configure on behalf of the schools these devices at initial enrollment. So we're competing with those kind of folks, but again, we think the automation it provides and the ability to manage the devices themselves rather than relying on a vendor, that can be quite costly. I mean, the price per device by using the Chromebook is probably somewhere down around $1 to configure and enroll a device, whereas some of the white glove services charge $7 to $10 per device. So considerable cost savings if you're using that, or considerable time savings if you're trying to do it with your own staff. I think the key elements that GENEDGE brings to their engagements are, one, a network of vendors that they've got past experience with, that they can trust, that they know will add value to the process, and two, a real focus on what they're helping us do, which is product development and go-to-market strategy for those products. But they also brought with them some flexibility. I think they recognized early on the maturity of our management team, and so they were able to modify the standard GENEDGE approach to fit us. And even though they still applied the rigor that we needed, they still forced us through certain steps. I think the flexibility they gave us to adapt both their process and our process made them a good fit for us. And they also brought some unique market insights that have been very beneficial to us.